Call the overseer. The most brazen thief I... First he scales the fence, now he wants to talk to the overseer.
Acting the fancy lord, is he? I know the type. He ought to be whipped.
I come from guard headquarters. Do you hear me? You're in a lot of trouble.
Did you hear that? Now it's threats, isn't it?
Think there's time to give him a quick beating while the mages aren't looking?
Try it. I'll complain to Horace.
What do I care about Horace? I'm a mercenary, not a knight.
Be quiet, worker, and be grateful you're still alive.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I've had such a good week. I've sold 6 magic tomes, 26 workbooks, and 4 spell books. Not bad at all. Wish I could say the same. How's it going for you?
Call the overseer. The most brazen thief I... First he...
How much have we spent today?
Are you Kandor, the senior mage at this outpost?
Yes, that's me. And you're the prince's agent, the one who caught Ador and made him talk, and who now, just as we anticipated, desires entry to the Monpatri Mage Factory.
I promise you that is not one of my desires. However, the prince has ordered me to rescue all survivors of the Mage Factory disaster. Have you found anyone?
No one. We're prohibited from conducting any investigations, even if we use golems. The Archmage has directed us to enforce the quarantine, nothing else. All that's left for us to do is burn mana on cleansing spells and barrier charms. A senseless waste of time and effort.
Is that all you wanted to talk to me about, Mage Kandor?
Of course not. Master Remedius wishes to see you, away from prying eyes. I'm going to create a portal for you now.
Can I assume this portal won't drop me right into a trap?
Who do you think we are? The Adepts of Darkness? Go.
Here is the hero who made the Order of Mages look like fools. The prince sent you to the Mage Factory to look for survivors, correct?
Precisely. Perhaps you can lift your completely unnecessary quarantine now and let me inside.
The Order has its reasons for maintaining the quarantine, even if the king himself should order it lifted. But let's say we're willing to make an exception for you. There yet remains one question to be addressed.
What kind of question?
Can the Order of Mages trust you? We don't know who else you might be working for, nor what goals you pursue for yourself. The Mage Factory is the repository of our secrets. Unfortunately, some of them have already fallen into the wrong hands. Recover them for us, and trust will cease to be an issue.
Supposing I agree, where am I to search for these secrets of yours?
Kandor will tell you the details. Go. The portal will take you back to the outpost.
You're a Mage Factory worker?
I've spoken with Remedius. Assuming I'm willing to help you, what do I have to do?
Did you see the plundered wagon train on the bridge? I think you can guess it wasn't carrying tools or food. Something valuable went missing from that wagon train, and we want it recovered.
What exactly am I to find? Why do you mages always have to be so vague?
There are certain facts we are loath to divulge before the time is ripe. Find whoever robbed that wagon train, and...
It was sentry golems in the wagons, that's what. And Windyport is the place to look for them. Talk to the locals. They likely know about it. The Artisanians are constantly pilfering from the mages, either at the Mage Factory or the tower. They sometimes even kidnap an actual mage, if you can imagine that.
How dare you! You shall face a magical tribunal for divulging our secrets.
I do very much dare. I serve the Royal Guard now, not you. Legate Horus will stand up for me.
I think I know enough now to proceed. This merchant may know something about the golem heist. Therefore it makes sense to help him.
Oh, wait a moment. Are you heading to the Mage Factory?
Yes.
Please, hear me out. My assistant stayed behind at the Mage Factory. I need you to find him.
Slow down there. Who? Why?
I am a golem master. I was to deliver new golems to the Royal Guard, but foolishly forgot the tabula of Tinsaduntion. Without it, the golems will never awaken.
Can we stick to layman's terms?
Anyway, the tabula is in the hands of my assistant, who remained at Montpatry. If you could search for him, or he might have left some notes. The lost tabula must be found, or else the guard won't get its sentry golems. See? After the disaster, Legate Horus took me in and refused to give me up to the officials and all the rest of them. I can't let him down. No way.
I helped with your shop, but there's also something I need to know.
Are you interested in procuring a few Illyrian chicks? I expect a new shipment within the week.
The Artisanians stole the latest batch of golems from the Mage Factory.
Those chickens may be a delicacy, but I'm here on an even more delicate matter.
Where are the golems? If what I've heard is true, they're nearby.
Listen, I, Dominic, am but a simple and honest merchant. Fabrics, swords, helmets. A few luxury items for Marcella's market stalls. What else?
Stop talking rot, damn it.
They have them crated for transport under an invisibility spell. Soon a ship will come to pick them up. When it arrives, they'll tell everyone to get out of the port, but you could hide.
I knew you were in the know.
A grotto along the shore to the south. Everyone's afraid of the place, but it's empty. No one will spot you there.
This ambush could easily go awry. I'd better prepare.
The ships arrived, just as they said.
Come on, it's time to call their bluff.
Where are you going? They're not letting anyone in. Those Artisanian types are inside.
Come on, move it.
What's taking so long?
I misplaced the crate.
The invisibility spell has been lifted.
Fancy meeting you in this place. Here I am, stealing the kingdom's magical secrets right in front of Prince Adrian's personal envoy. If I were you, I'd pause and take a close look at this awkward situation.
A close look at what? You don't think I'm just going to leave, do you?
These so-called sentry golems you're looking for are a hammer with which Claudius intends to crush Artisania's freedom. Doesn't Artisania deserve to prepare for this attack? Don't we have a right to know what troubles lie ahead? We could argue the point forever. But Artisania is not giving up these golems, and you...
I could take them by force. I need to get into the Mage Factory, and the mages won't open the gate for me until I return their walking scrap heaps.
You have a choice. You can spill blood and return the mages' weapons to them. Or you can look the other way while we finish our modest little heist.
To sweeten the pot, we will advise you on getting past the quarantine outposts and into the mage factory, bypassing everything, including the hypocrisy of the mages. Do we have a deal?
We have openings in the unit right now.
You've chosen well.
That depends on what you're offering.
It's very simple. The kingdom is rushing towards an abyss, and many have their misgivings. The kingdom of Nostria is on the verge of falling, but I assure you Artisania will stand. We are prepared for every twist and turn of history. The future is ours, and in that future, we shall remember all who aided us when we were in need.
I'm not interested in a future history lesson. I need a way to get into the mage factory.
It's not difficult. There's a man named Barry, who we've worked with for a long time. He's never failed us. He has ways of getting inside. Find him, and tell him the Fox says hello.
And that's all? He'll agree at once?
Precisely. It will suffice. I hope you and I may cooperate again in future. I'm sure we'll see each other again. More than once.
What's taking so long?
I misplaced the crate.
Come on, move it.
Where are you going? They're not letting anyone... I've heard you're a marksman among marksmen.
So?
I got a job for you.
The Fox says hello.
The Prince's fixer talking like one of us all of a sudden, huh? What's your business with the Fox?
You can get me inside the mage factory, and that's where I need to go. The sooner the better.
Well, supposing I trust you. You must know the mage factory's been quarantined.
But you know how to get around it. You're not afraid of some elderly men in robes, are you?
Fine. Looks like we have some serious business to take care of. I'll take you there. I know a few things, quite useful things. But you have to do your part by protecting me and, shall we say, assisting me in unforeseen situations. And another thing, no divvying up the spoils. What I take, I keep. All of it.
Deal.
Then we'll see each other soon. Let me mark the meeting place on your map. At last! And I've got everything prepared here. The mages stationed additional guards by the tower. They suspect something, but no matter. The golems are unpowered, the spell's neutralized. We can go in. What are you staring at? Yes, I learned sorcery from the witches of Ruin themselves. The things I know would shiver those feeble beard-scratchers at the tower to their core.
Now that's a surprise. How did you end up a smuggler, though?
To sit in a study, reading books and gathering dust, that's not for me. Neither is brewing love potions for slick city boys. I'm not gonna live with a yoke around my neck. Let those people be content in the herd if they so choose. This is the life I like. So that's that. Can we conclude our little heart-to-heart now? Shall we go?
We were expecting to find the smuggler here, but you, for an envoy of the prince to sink this low. What a disappointment.
Let us through, and you have my word that this man won't pilfer so much as a bent quill.
Forget it. Ugh. The Order put its trust in you once, and this is what's come of it. A dirty smuggler on our doorstep. You're no less a criminal than your new friend. You should be locked up in Crucis. Both of you. Golems, shackle these crows, and if they resist, attack!
Well, there it is. Your thrice-damned mage factory.
You want to go back already?
I do. I don't like any of this. Everything in here is changed. And the smell. It doesn't smell of death. Or a charnel house. Somehow it's worse. Damn it, you go your way. After I take a look around, I'm gonna scoot while I'm still in one piece. I'll leave the passage open, but you'll have to make your own way out. The mages can choke on their beards for all I care. I'm not setting foot in here again.
What else? Keeping this portal open isn't easy, you know.
Since you have a clear view of the entire mage factory from here, have you seen anyone, anything alive in there?
We have. But that I can only reveal at the Archmage's bidding. Hurry up and use the portal or you'll have to walk the whole way back.
Foley, don't be silly. Don't you have enough room here?
But Father, there's such a wonderful spot over there. Remember the summer house near Floster?
You should be ashamed to doubt the word of an aristocrat. Honestly.
In times like... ask anybody.
But you welcomed me. Whatever is going on in the Crown Lands? Can you believe these turnkeys dare refuse entry to an aristocrat?
I take it you are the aristocrat in question?
I am heir to the ancient Fortin dynasty. They who once ruled half of Floster. I can't understand why nobody recognizes me. It must be because I was raised in Artisania. Mother moved us there when I was but a young child. But I'm back now, and Judge Hurt doesn't recognize my title, despite personally welcoming me to Windy Port.
That poltroon dares lay claim to the Fortin dynasty. He even tried to appeal to my pity. The audacity of the man. That proves him both a liar and a fool. Artisanians. What else needs to be said?
For shame. Disparaging the Artisanians like that. Any roads? I've come here on behalf of my brother, Yui, not myself. Now my poor, gullible brother, him you must know, Mr. Hurt. After all, you're one of his creditors. Your usury has forced him into hiding.
Oh, there's a brother too. Pray, continue.
That wastrel Uwe Fortin is swimming in debt, and he hopes to redeem it all with his inheritance. That's the truth of the matter.
To see only the worst in everyone and everything. Exactly what I'd expect from a pencil pusher.
Listen, my friend. I already told you what to do. Bring me the marble tablet from the Fortin crypt, and the issue will be resolved.
And without the tablet, he's nobody?
The Fortins have always been known for their cunning. The tablet glows when held by one of the Fortin dynastic heirs. It's some kind of witchcraft, surely.
The tablet is hidden away in a boneyard, infested with undead, which itself lays beyond an outpost. I will handsomely reward anyone who brings me that tablet from the Fortin crypt.
The country has been struck with a pestilence. You do better to stay home and stay healthy.
And I suppose you're gonna school us about it. This pestilence of yours is a myth. Bandits
No,
are
not that
everywhere.
one. The other one.
Why don't you make yourself useful and go camp?
Do you agree that the way beyond the outpost is dangerous?
That's what Archmage Cathorn says, and he's no fool.
Leave your message for Prince Adrian somewhere around here. What does it matter where you hide it?
A message for Prince Adrian?
Oh, this will sound so very odd, but yes, I love him so much. He's just... So I write every once in a while to tell him how I'm doing and hide my letters throughout Nostria. I just want him to know how much I love him.
I guess I understand. Love is like that.
If she wasn't so keen on traveling past the outpost, I wouldn't say a word. But you look like a seasoned traveler. Please, take Foley's letter and hide it in the location she indicates, if you get the chance. And since it's so close to Fluster, could you stop and check in on my wife while you're at it? My Brana is one tough woman, you see. She's probably worked herself into a huff because we've been gone so long.
Like an echo of something.
Run! Quick!
Now this is unexpected. I rushed to get here because of the quarantine just to find the three of you already here. What's going on?
We wanted to awaken the golems so they could protect us. Harvey tried it without a tabula. As you can see, it didn't work out. I shouldn't have bothered. We didn't find anyone, not up there, not here. The voices we heard were a figment of the imagination.
You might be hearing actual voices. I've heard the survivors hid in the mines. Prince Adrian ordered me to bring them back to the Citadel.
Really? Well, that does make sense. There are monsters roaming around the main entrance. I've never seen anything so terrifying. Perhaps they sense the living people inside and are lingering beside the bars like ravenous hounds. Thankfully, they can't enter. Those bars are heavy.
Monsters, huh? You better get out of here as soon as you can. I'll take care of the monsters.
No way. I came here to find Lindsay, and I'm not going anywhere without her. She might still be here with the other survivors. Are you heading for the mines? Let's do it together. If you defeat those monsters, I'll open the entrance for you. You can't do it by yourself. If you need help, talk to Harvey. Maybe he can awaken the golems to help you. I'm sure he won't fail a second time. Or Rato here. He knows a passage to the mines that bypasses the main entrance. Handy, right?
Bold as ever, huh? Stay behind me and try not to become a snack. The assistant didn't make it, but according to his letter, I need to find the barber. I should watch out for the sign. So... the echo of a disaster. That's what it is. Well, so what? The tabula wanted by both Royal Engineers and Artisanian spies. Who do I choose? How did it... Better to leave this place. Alive. What was that? Well, where does it go? Looks like the poison is seeping out. Toxic. I need to take this back to Palatinus.